world's leading AI chatbots may be falling for left-wing political falsehoods more often than those associated with the right. A bombshell new study putting paid versions of ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, and Claude examined all of them, finding ChatGPT correctly answered 94% of questions from the right, but just 75% from the left. Gemini scored 91% on the right, 76% on the left. Claude, 91% on the right, 81% on the left. Grok, the outlier, scoring 84% on left-wing questions compared with 73% on the right, and that surprises me. But there's more troubling findings. The study says these chatbots often backed up their answers with sources that did not support its claims, while other sources didn't even exist. Meanwhile, the Wall Street Journal is sounding another alarm, warning that AI chatbots may be quietly echoing authoritarian propaganda. The journal reporting that OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, and Meta's AI models were significantly less likely to criticize repressive governments than freer countries. In one test, Claude generated flyers criticizing President Trump and King Charles, but refused to do the same for China's president. Researchers say part of the problem may be the vast amount of online data used to train the AI models, including state-controlled media. All right, Liz, let me bring you in here. I was surprised by those Grok numbers. This is Elon Musk's AI company. He's getting more of the left-wing questions correct?
Yeah, that is surprising. It has been my hope from the beginning that Elon Musk would have an AI bot that would actually be more right of center. But Lauren, the bigger issue here is that all these agents are being trained on media and social media, most of which is left-leaning. So it's really not too surprising that there's a tremendous amount of leftist commentary that seeps into the answers that everybody's getting. The biggest concern I have is that kids are going to go to AI inevitably for American history, for the history of, for example, socialism, etc. And guess what? It is not going to be pro-American. It's not going to be right of center. It's not going to be unbiased. It is entirely biased, and we've seen this since the initial rollout, frankly, of social media and AI, that this cannot be fair. And I think it's a real problem, and I think educators, and parents have to really sort of lean against this and take a role in educating their children.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Samir. The educators are using this too, and the concern is, Samir, that ChatGPT and its competitors are teaching young people and all people how to think and what to think.
It's a problem because this is not just about censorship at this point. This is about telling people how to view the world. They're creating the lens in which you look through. And I think that that's a big responsibility. It takes a lot of stewardship. And, you know, are you going to count on a few big tech companies out of Silicon Valley to create that reality? Not a good idea.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in a bit. Let's get